Almost we're nearing the end of day one of the Cybercrimes Conclave presented by NewsFirst and NewsFirst Prime. And likewise, I have with me here today Mr. Karthik and Rahul, who are the jury members of the hackathon. So first of all, thank you so much for taking out your time and judging the students out there. And how was the overall hackathon event? Like, you went across different colleges in the city. So how was the event overall?
So I would say the hackathon was pretty good because students got to learn a lot of different topics. We had phishing, social engineering, data privacy, security of manufacturing units in critical infrastructure, right? So these are different topics through which students, ideated on, and they even worked on prototypes. So this basically increased their skill level, and they put in a lot of different skill with presentation, the communication, right? It was really good to see students do that.
So you've judged so many problem statements, and which, according to you, was the best, like one of the best?
A couple of students came up with very innovative problem statements, specifically around IT, OT in the manufacturing sectors. Some of them even tried to create a robotic car, how it could solve a problem in the manufacturing sector through a cybersecurity as a vertical perspective. And some of the electronic engineering students came up with a hardware component device which would probably resolve the hacking, meaning resolving the or restricting with respect to the hacking scenarios perspective. So that is something that is unique, and I think a lot of students have put in effort in coming up with their own innovative thought process in innovating something on their own with the cutting edge technology perspective. Yeah.
So overall, as a jury member of a hackathon event, how important are these kind of events for a general public, or be it in a student's perspective?
I would say it's very, very important, right? Because in the education system, all you do is, do theoretical study, or you just do a simple mini project or your final year project, which usually they just tend to pick up some random topic from their studies, right? They don't really do something that they're passionate about. So competitions like this, especially the Cybercrimes Conclave, is me as an EC student. I was very passionate about cybersecurity. So if there was there was an hackathon like this, I would definitely would have participated and probably put my own idea there. So this events or these hackathons are very important to students, which will develop their skills in entrepreneurship or communication, teamwork, or even increasing their skills it's very, very important, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, and last question to you. News First, for the very first time, I think, in the media industry, for the very first time, has collaborated with academia and entrepreneurship, and of course, with a leading startup environment. So, what do you like to say about this event?
I think it's a very great initiative that NewsFirst has taken. I would like to thank the entire management of NewsFirst for coming up with such kind of a initiative perspective, because typically a news channel would rather focus majorly on the current scenario, current affairs perspective, but something on a student level, creating awareness specifically around the cybercrime, cyber awareness part of it. It's a key initiative that NewsFirst has taken by setting up an eminent speakers for both the days at the event today. And one main key thing is focusing on the education system, where bringing the students, connecting their ideas, connecting their innovations perspective, giving them a platform to showcase it and take feedback and try to nurture it and build their own startup in future startup. That's incredible job that NewsFirst has taken. So I would like to thank them a lot.
Thank you so much, Karthik and Rahul, for joining us. And that was the jury members of the hackathon event, which is being conducted as a part of the Cybercrimes Conclave presented by NewsFirst. With camera person Rakshit, this is Rahul Dayan for NewsFirst Prime.